Okay, we're going to be creating the templates that we will use for all our drawings in these classes from now on. Now we need to make 4 different ones. Okay, we're going to need a 2D standard inch, a 2D metric, a 3D standard inch, and a 3D metric. Okay, we're going to start off by creating these layers. Okay, this is all on your lab sheet called Titleblock Lab, so you can go ahead and create these, and you can, while you're creating them, put me on pause and then we'll pick up when you get there. Alright, once you get these, we're going to save this. Okay, we're going to save it as temp layers. So I'm just going to go up here, file save as, and I'm going to call it temp layer. Okay, and I'm doing that because we're going to use this for our metric file. Okay, I've already done that. Alright, so we have that. Okay, now I have this drawn here, but pretend like you didn't draw that yet. Okay, we're going to go up to annotate, and we're going to go to dimensions. We're going to pick this arrow here, and we're going to pick dimension style. So that's dimension style manager. We're going to create 2 different ones, one called ANSI standard and one called ANSI annotative. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to pick on the standard, and I'm going to pick new. Okay, and I'm going to call that ANSI standard. When you do that, it will go into this menu here. Okay, you're going to go into lines, and this is all on that lab sheet as well. Under lines, you're going to change extend beyond dimension lines to 0.125. Symbols and arrows, the arrow size 0.125, no center marks. The text you're going to change to 0.125. Not going to change anything on fit. Going to make sure that our unit is decimal and our precision is 0.00. You're going to take off your leading suppression. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with annotative. You're going to make a new one called annotative, and you're going to make those same changes. Okay, I'm going to highlight ANSI standard, and I'm going to set that as current. That's what we'll be using mostly. I'm going to close that up. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, let me see what's in the lab. Okay, we're going to create textiles. I'm going to create 3 different textiles. So I'm going to go up here to text. I'm going to pick here, manage textiles. I'm going to make one called large, text small, title text. Okay, the text large, so we'll just go to new. Text large, I want my font to be simplex.shx. The height is going to be 0.187. The width is going to be 0.75. Okay, I'm going to make another new one called title small. Simplex again. The height is 0.095. The width factor is 0.75. Lastly, I'm going to make one called title text and make that 0.125. The width factor is 1. Okay, I'm just going to make standard my current. So I have that as current. Okay, now I've got those. Now what I need to do is I need to have my leaders. So I'm going to go over here up top to leaders. Okay, I'm going to click on leaders. Okay, and I'm going to make a new one. Okay, and I'm going to call it typical. So I'm going to make a new one. I'll call it typical. Okay, I'm going to continue. Okay, the leader format, the size right here for the arrowhead is 0.125. The leader structure. Okay, the everything there we keep the same. Actually, we change the let's see, what am I changing? Yeah, I'm changing the content, the text type to 0.125. Okay, make sure it's middle of top line and middle of top line. Okay, I'm going to pick OK, and then I'm also going to set that as current. Okay, all right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to go to layout 1. Okay, again, you won't see this because you haven't drawn it yet, but I'm going to delete the viewport that's there. So I'm going to highlight it and pick delete. Okay, I also put my title block in there. All right, so you should have this. Okay, I'm going to go up and I'm going to go to home, and I'm going to make sure that my current layer is set on title block. Okay, I'm going to go to rectangle. I'm going to start at 0.25, comma 0.25. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to put at 9.75, comma 7.25, and hit enter. Okay, there is my title block, or my border. Okay, I'm going to go back in the model space. I'm going to make sure I'm on title block, and I'm going to draw my title block. Okay, so the dimensions again are on that. Okay, so the title block goes in the title block. You need these construction lines. Okay, and let me show you something on construction lines if you don't know this. I'm going to delete this one. Let's say I want to offset this one up. So I'm going to go offset and say I'm going to offset that, okay, 0.15. If I just click on this, it's going to take my current layer, okay, or whatever layer this is, okay. But if I don't want that, say I want it on construction, okay, just need to change my layer to construction. Go to offset, this time pick layer and pick current. Okay, same thing. Now you notice that that is on that line there. Okay, on the lab it will tell you how to set these up. Okay, this text here is the title small. These are all title text, and this is title large. Okay, so again, you take care of that, and then I will see you. Okay, hopefully you did that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my current layer to whatever I want. Say I'll change it to border. Okay, I'm going to turn off my construction layer so they're not there. Okay, I'm then going to take and I'm going to highlight everything there. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go to clipboard. I'm going to copy with base point, and I'm going to pick this base point right here. Okay, I'm going to go to my layout. Okay, in paper space, I'm going to right click, clipboard, and I'm going to pick paste. I'm going to paste it right there. Okay, now I have all little lines there, so I'm just going to go here, get rid of those lines, and get rid of these lines right here. Okay, so now we have our A size drawing. What we're going to do now is we're going to create the B size drawing. Okay, so in the B size drawing, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to layout 2. Okay, I'm going to delete this again. Okay, and on layout 2, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go up to page setup manager. Okay, so for layout 2, I'm going to pick modify, and I'm going to pick ANSI B. Whoops, sorry, ANSI B. So there's ANSI B, and it's going to be 17 by 11. There's two of them. I want 17 by 11. going to pick OK, and I'm going to pick Close. So that gives us our paper. Okay, I'm in Border. I'm going to pick Rectangle again, and I'm going to place it at 0.25, 0.25. And the other side I'm going to put at 15, 10. Okay. Alright, now it doesn't seem to quite fit there, but that is probably because of my printer. I'll show you how to handle that in a minute. Okay, I'm going to right click, I'm going to clipboard, and I'm going to paste again. I'm going to put my border right here. Okay. Now if I go to Layout 2 again, right click, go to Page Setup Manager, and Modify. And if I pick, okay, like say for example my printer, okay, now you'll see that it fits okay. So we should be fine with that. Alright, so now here I have my A and B size. Okay, I'm going to go up to the big A, and I'm going to pick Save As, but don't click on it, and I'm going to pick Drawing Template. Now I want to make sure that I do a couple things before I do that. I want my current layer to be Object. Okay, I want to make sure that I put on, okay, my Object Snap, my reference lines, all these should be fine. Okay, now I'm going to go up to here, go to Drawing Template. Okay, now it's going to go to the template file on in your hard drive, but I'm going to go to where I save these. You can save these to your flash drive or to your computer or wherever you want. Okay, so mine is here in Classes, and it's under Spring 2021, CAD 102 Templates, and I'm going to call this A and B inch template. Okay, and there's a description. I can put A and B inch template. Alright, so that is the creating the A and B size template. Okay, and I'll have another video showing you how to use these. Okay, alright, now we're going to start working on our metric template. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create, I'm not going to do the metric yet, we're going to create our 3D template. Okay, so I still have my DWT open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create some blocks. So I'm going to create a block of the A size and the B size. So I'm going to go create block, create a block. The name this is going to be A size. Okay, I'm going to pick a point for the base point, and I'll pick this point right there. Okay, I'm going to select the objects. I'm going to pick everything here and hit enter. Okay, make sure I allow exploding, pick OK. Alright, now if I go here, you'll see that that block is now here. Okay, I'm going to go to the B size. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create a block. I'm going to call this B size. Pick this point. Pick all these objects. Make sure I can explode it. Pick OK. Alright, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick Save As, and I'm going to save this as a drawing. Okay, instead of a template. Okay, so I'm going to go into a CAD drawing, DWG file. Okay, I'm going to go to where these are saved on my hard drive. This is under Data, Classes, Spring, CAD 102, templates. I'm going to call it A and B inch template drawing. And I already did this, so I'm doing it again. All right, so I have that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my 3D template. Okay, so I'm just going to go, whoops, I wish I hadn't done that. Let's have me move this back. I'll fix that later. There it is. Okay, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go to templates here, and I'm going to pick, okay, the CAD 3D DWT. Okay, as you can see, that is my 3D template. Okay, I'm going to go to layout. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go to the layout 2, delete the viewport. Layout 2, I'm going to make it a B size, just like we did on the other one. Set a page manager, modify. I'm going to go to ANSI B. I'm going to pick there. I'm going to pick close. All right. Now I need to use our design center, so I'm going to go to DC, which will give us our design center. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to home here. Okay. And then I'm going to go until I find my drawings. Okay. So close this up. It is mine. It's the D drive. Where's yours? Wherever you put it. Okay. And then mine's under classes, under spring 2021, CAD 102, and under templates. Okay. And here is my DWG files. I'm going to double click on it. Now I have blocks here. I'm going to double click on blocks. Here is my B size. Okay. I'm at layout 2. I'm going to double click on it. Okay. I'm going to put it at 0.25 and 0.25. Okay. Slide this out of the way. Well, take my word for it. There's my B size. Now I'm going to go to the A size and do the same thing. Put this at 0.25 and 0.25. Pick OK. All right. Now I'm going to go to dim styles, and I'm going to take ANSI annotative and just drag it to the top here. And take ANSI standard, drag it to here. Now if I go up here to annotate and go to my dimension styles, you'll see that the ANSI annotate and standard are still there. I'm going to make sure that ANSI standard is my current. Okay, I'm going to go to layers. I'm going to take everything except 0. I'm going to drag them. Okay, again, if I go to my home, layers, there's all the layers. Okay, I do this so I don't have to create this all over again. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that we need here. Okay, so there is my A size. There is my B size. Now what I want to do is I want to explode this. Okay, so I'm going to explode this one. Okay, and I'm going to B size, I'm going to explode this one. Okay, and I am all set to go. Again, notice that my border is not quite right. If I put my correct printer there, it will be, but that'll work for now. Alright, now I'm going to go up to here, and I'm going to pick Save As, but don't pick it, and I'm going to go to Drawing Template. Okay, and I'm going to go to where my templates are. In case it's under data, classes, spring of 2021, 102 templates. Okay, and this is my A and B inch template, 3D. I'm going to pick save. I already did this before, so that's why it's coming up. I'm going to pick all layers, and I'm going to pick OK. Alright, now I'm ready to use those inch ones. Okay, now what we'll do is we will make a metric one. Okay, let's do our 2D metric first. So I'm going to start a new drawing, and I'm going to templates, and this is going to be CAD ISO. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, I'm going to go up to dimensions. Okay, I'm going to to standard, and I'm going to modify this. Oops, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to new, and I'm going to call these ANSI. Let's make them caps. ANSI standard. Okay, continue. I'm going to go to lines. Okay, this is going to be 0.175. It's just about what it was anyway. Okay, the arrow size is going to be 3.175. No center mark. The text is going to be 3.175. Okay. Fit, not going to worry about the fit. Primary use decimal is going to be 0 decimal places. Okay. Now I don't want any leading or trailing zeros on here. Okay. I'm going to pick OK, and I'm going to set that to current. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to my leaders. Okay. And I'm just going to change my standard, so I'll modify this one. Okay, and the text height is 3.175. 3.175. Make sure everything else is good. Okay, middle, top line, middle, top line. I'll pick OK. That is current, but I'll just click on that anyway. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go into my design center again, and I'm going to go to the block drawing I made for my inch one. And what I'm going to do is I can still go to layers, and I can still call up all those layers. There I have all my layers. Okay, I'm going to go to layout. Okay, I'm going to delete the viewport here. Okay, I'm going to go to blocks. I'm going to take my A size. Okay, and my A size, I'm going to put it at 6.35 and 6.35. Okay, scale can be 1. Notice that it is going from inches to decimals, so it already took care of that for me. And I'm going to pick explode so I don't explode it, and I'm going to pick OK. Okay, and there is my A size. Okay, now I'll go to layout number 2. Also delete that. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go up to page setup manager, modify this one, and I'm going to make this ISO A3. Okay, 420 by 297. Pick OK. Pick close. I'm going to pick B size. Again, I'm going to put that at 6.35 and 6.35. Okay, and there I have that. Okay, again, if I go in here and change my setup manager for that, and I put a printer here like my printer. Okay, you see what that's going to do. Okay, and that will fit fine. All right, so there I have it. I'm going to go here. I'm going to pick Save As a Drawing Template. Okay, I'm going to go where my templates are. Okay, mine's under classes and Spring CAD 102 and templates. Okay, and this is A size and B size millimeter template. I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the 3D. Okay. I'm going to take and close this. Okay, for the templates, I'm going to go to ISO 3D. Okay, Now, on your own, you're going to go and create what we just did for the metric. Delete your viewports, make the right sizes, use Design Center, and put everything in, and that is what you will be handing in for your homework.